So it's Wednesday, the 21st of March. Tomorrow's the equinox. And we're on 12-hour days. Yay, spring's on its way. Even though you'd think that it was April shower month the last few weeks, months, whatever. It's just been rain, 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 rain. And it is a myth. It doesn't always rain in England. Anyway. Wow. The world, New York has military now in the underground. Excuse the state of my hands. I've been cutting frames up all day for work, and I need to cut my nails. I've got crap underneath them. It's doing my head in. But someone will come back, oh, look at the state of your nails. Especially if I'm saying the wrong thing. So let's just get to that point. Yeah, the company I work for is just hideous right now. To be honest, it's not just who I work for, it's every company. It's just, obviously it's the end of the financial year, so there's this knee-jerk reaction to do things they don't normally do. There's a possibility I might have to actually go out on delivery for a couple of weeks until they realise that I'm fixing all the stuff that the senior management has told them to fix. It's quite funny. I can't go into vapid detail about it because Secrets Act and stuff, but I've just never known anything like it. It's just It seems that the world is finally, it's coming to that point. You know, I'm sure every generation goes through different things, right? Because, you know, you always, when I was younger, I didn't see anyone do that. You know, your granny would say that, wouldn't she? And you end up saying it and you think, God, I sound like them people. But this kind of culture, there's nothing wrong with using social media. There's nothing wrong with, you know, socialising on it. But the constant screen and the bending down and the looking at this, it's just not, it's not reality. It's like the social expectation of that secret Black Mirror done an episode where everyone had a thing with them, and they'd go into a shop and they'd buy, say you bought a coffee, and then as the person served you, you'd mark that person because the app would know that person in front is who's serving you, and you'd go 5 stars or 2 stars, and you had these different people that were 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, 2 star. Anyone below 2 star and below couldn't get flights out the country, couldn't buy the latest this, couldn't get, and it, like, they were almost like, you know, that Chinese credit system thing that they're on about doing, social whatever it is. What fundamentally I can see here is the amount of resources we have as a race, food, water, etc., will determine the size of a population and its lifespan. And what we've done is we've band-aided stuff and made our lifespans longer with symptom suppressing pharmaceuticals and the occasional cure. And we've improved, we basically, instead of having a Brussels that grows to a normal size, we have steroid-induced Brussels in order to get more yield from a crop. So you can sustain a population that's not sustainable on a planet of a certain size. So all these things have happened that have caused the population to really get big. And they've realised that it's too big to sustain the kind of life that we're living. You can't do a science laboratory experiment for everything. You end up destroying stuff. So they know that they have to reduce the population by a certain degree. I think last time it was, I think the conspiracy back 20 years ago was something like 90%. People go, oh, you're not going to do that, are they? It's not something that happens over years. It's not something that happens over decades. It's something that happens over centuries. This is the long game. Okay? Star fucking Trek living in a society where you don't pay for anything, there's no cash, you go in, you get what you need, you come back out, everyone does a job, everyone's subservient, everyone is law-abiding, everyone has a house, everyone's whatever else. That's like communism with control, right? And it'd be, oh yeah, it's a nice utopia. It wouldn't be utopia, it would be dystopia. And the reason why it'd be dystopia is because it'd be stagnant. The universe would go stagnant. You need negativity in order to create positive new ideas. You need the yin with the yang. So these rich people, you know, like the Bates of the world, Gates of the world, Bates. The Gates of the world would like to reduce the population. So they do it with little things like, you know, the recent has been quite effective, hasn't it? They use lots of different things. They can't turn around. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, we've worked out that if we carry on with the population growing the size that it is, we're going to have to do this, this and this. You know, like the Chinese one child policy, that sort of level of control, right? So if the government come onto the television and went, oh, yeah, we need to lower the population by 90%. Is that okay? Everyone's going to go, oh yeah, great, yeah. I'm going to carry on going to work every day and doing all the things. I'm going to carry on, aren't I? They can't say that to you, but there is a degree of truth behind that. Because the reason why, like, so if you've got 100 cans of beans and you've got 100 people and they eat 1 can of beans every day, and that's enough food to give them all the nutrition that they need for the day, but there's only 100 people. Then there's 200 people, right, because we've reproduced. Now you can only have half a can a day. Now before, when you had a can a day, you lived to 50. Now you're having half a can a day, you're going to live to 40. And so on. Nature only lets you survive for what resources it needs in order to sustain you. And because they've gone out and genetically modified things and done after things, and you understand why there's been a bit of tweaking, but it's gone twofold. You know, not make this, okay, let's make this plant grow, instead of growing 10 Brussels like it normally grows, we'll do this and then we'll make it grow 100 Brussels. No, you could make it grow 15 Brussels. Why 100? And this is what's happened. It's greed, greed, greed. And then them same people who want to be left on the planet, because they probably stick their brains in some kind of freezer and hope that they can get downloaded in the future, because they're stupidly rich, they think that they can control everything. And that's why Matey's got his hands in everything going. And it's literally that fundamental. And people go, but, you know, why would you harm your own people? Why would you do, you know, it's for the greater good, isn't it? It's always for the greater good, and then we go, yeah, it's for the greater good, yeah, let's just subserviently bend over. If we all shared a little bit and was all a little bit nicer, it probably wouldn't be as shit as it is. But you can't carry on producing and destroying and how we are. You can't. For Christ's sake, they banned hemp because of oil. What sense does this make? It's not the company I work for. Oh, let's take away the bikes and we'll put you in vans. We're going to be we're going to be environmentally friendly. Right, so you're going to put two of us in a van to go out and do a delivery when I could get on a bike and cycle there. Oh yeah, no, but the packets are on their increase. So, okay, and the letters are dying off. So instead of having 5 rounds, why don't you make them 3 rounds and then have a van that does the packets? A van. If you have 1 van for every 6 people to deliver their oversized packets, and the people who are on the bike done an extra road, there wouldn't be half the crap that's going on now. But unfortunately, someone in an office who's never actually done a day's work looked at a bit of paper and thought, oh, look, we could hire vans off of Abbey National. Oh, that would give us a tax break nationally. How many offices have we got? How many vans do you think we hire? We don't own our vans, we hire them. This is the level. It's not like, oh yes, but we're environmentally friendly. Well, you're not, are you really? How? We were environmentally friendly before. We were the greenest company on the fucking planet, really. No, in England, we all cycled. How is that not green? You know, the 164 deliveries that are in my office, I think 130 of them were on a bike. How is that not green? It's like, actually, that's probably a slight exaggeration. About 120 of them were on a bike, and the other 44, that's just, we've gone backwards, you know, like, because plastic was invented, you know, like you've got a plastic bottle, you throw it in a bin. Well, back in the day, you took the bottle to a fucking supermarket and they gave you half p to return it. And then that bottle went back to the company to clean and reuse because it took responsibility for its waste. But no, we found oil, didn't we? Suppress everything, blow every other country up so we can have more oil because it makes us money. It's just, it's backwards thinking on a level of like, you're going to have these 10 people living on that planet on their own soon. I don't understand how people don't get so angry about it. Like how people could just blindly just go, I'm not going to look at that. I understand some people probably find it difficult, but I can't. I've always, like, since I was this high, what's this about? Why are we here? If this is a Sims game, great. It's a Sims game, great. And if I knew it was a Sims game, I'd be having a little bit more fun than I am. I kind of know it is in a way, but I think we're at the end of the game. You know when they have to do it, press the reset button and then flash it? Yeah, let's start again. You know when you're in Minecraft, well not so much Minecraft, but you're playing Sim City and you get to a point where you think, actually, I ain't got enough space left. I'm just going to start again. And you load a new map. That's where we are. But they want to load a new map in Mars. We're like a virus, aren't we? Maybe we are a virus. Maybe everything goes round. Everything goes round. No such thing as size. Maybe we are a virus. I'm just going to leave that there because I don't know what else to say. But I just... I'm glad the summer's coming because I can go out in nature and ignore a lot of the crap that's going on. But yeah... I heard today that the army are in subways in New York. Did Alex Jones mention that a few years back? Oh yeah, sorry, he's insane, isn't he? Doesn't know nothing, yeah. Like the rest of us. Peace, love and light.